I apologize in advance for anyone who hates this. Well, who could believe, like, those dead-eyed soldiers? So I haven't done anything since the last live stream. This is the full 16 minutes for, like, main vocals, so, like, clean lead vocals and also screams. And then once I finish those, it'll be backing vocals. I usually track my screams first because I lose them as I start singing more and more powerfully. So I'm going to be hitting scream sections that I skipped last time, and I'll just do those until I lose them. It's not like the screams are painful, it's just I struggle finding the coordination. Oh yeah, there's a chorus here that has primarily screams. Let's see how this goes. Equal. No shit that violence all over. Let me amend the streets. Whoa! Okay, I got a small squeak in there on one of those. There it is, there it is. No shit that violence all over. Let me amend the streets. Whoa! Okay, sick. How long do you sing? I can sing for hours. Oh wait, how long have I been singing, or how long do I sing for a recording session? I've been singing for 18 years. And I started when I was about 12 years old. I'm turning 30 this year. I'm gonna be old. I'm ready for it. No shit that violence all over. Let me amend the streets. Whoa! Augustine? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I wish I knew how to scream like that. I can't hit the fry spot. Well, I can't hit the false chord spot. The fry scream tutorial that really, really helped me was from this YouTuber named Aliki Cat Trio. She is amazing. She breaks things down super granularly. Voice teachers tend to use metaphors to describe what you need to do. Like, sing in the mask, you need to make sure your vibrations are here, it should go through your eyes. On an anatomical level, that's just not what's happening, but that actually does work for a lot of people, but it doesn't work for someone like me, who is, well, the way I am. I had so much vocal growth when I actually learned about the anatomy of what I'm doing. Think of like any other instrument, like if you're playing guitar or drums, your instructor can just like tell you, like, oh hey, like your posture's not right here, you need to change this up. It's so much easier to just like point out something that someone's doing wrong, but when it's singing, everything is inside the throat, and like they can't just reach inside your throat and say, oh, you need to activate this muscle and you need to relax this one. They can't do that. They can reach inside your throat, but it might hurt a little. It would also be kind of awkward, I think. National Alliance, and he leads the fight. No class, no race, just fucking violence in their eyes. Okay, that one was a little better. A plan for human survival takes to flight. I liked everything but the word survival. Survival! Pranav asked, do you have any vocal chain going on for your recording track, or do you directly record raw? So I get asked about my vocal chain a lot, and I honestly don't really know what that means. And Mark told me, like, oh, it's just a compressor and EQ and stuff. And I have a compressor on when I record, so I use this preset called Vocal Hard. I feel like any other compressor that I apply to my own voice just doesn't sound very good. This is the one that, like, makes it all sound good. Oh, I'm probably not going to do the spoken section today. I'm not going to attempt to do a British accent. Maybe I'll just do a Valley Girl voice for it. I'm like, do you think you know who you are? Wait, hang on. Do you think you know who you are? Like, did you think you had it all worked out? Well, who could believe, like, those dead-eyed soldiers? That was terrible. This is not gonna go in the final recording. Whoa! From mountaintop to oceans, we own your every need. This grit you tried actually is proper high scream technique on 0.5% of false chord distortion applied. If you push it to the limit, you get Spencer-style screams. Okay. From the... like that? Is that what you mean? It has been very, very, very difficult to like figure out what the hell I'm using in my throat. It's time for a tangent. I'm a Pokemon fan, right? And I like to do voice impressions of them to be silly. There's one way of doing distortion on your voice that is not correct for like actual metal vocals. It can sound like a Muppet or like a Pokemon. So like not the false chords, but there's this other tissue at the back of the larynx that's called the arytenoid cartilage. And if you bring those together, it's like, it's like that kind of sound. And like just like sinking it way to the back. The other thing that I've done with my arytenoid cartilage is making bird sounds, which is great for any kind of bird Pokemon. But it's like, like, or maybe like it's like a crow or something. That's my head voice with my arytenoid cartilage layered on top of it. When I'm layering grit over my clean singing, it's more forward in my larynx, like what I did on Mountain. From I don't know, because the problem is if I keep doing that for a long time, it like really, really, really hurts. Colin says, please start a crow metal side project. I mean, maybe there's a niche for that somewhere. Crowcore. The key is not to tension your chords, but applying high air pressure. Okay. Yeah, so I have to support my sound better with my diaphragm, right? Knowing that I'm at least on the right track with that gritty sound is extremely helpful to me. No, rich boy, mayhem in the streets, those are the wrong words. No, rich boy, mayhem in the streets, no fucking way. Yeah, no, rich boy, clutching to their sheets in horror. Is there an answer? Is there somebody who can take away all our present dismay? Bury the light, pray through night. Mayhem in the streets, no order. Is there an answer? Is there somebody who can take away all our present dismay? Bury the light, pray through night. That's where it comes in and I can't do them right now. What is your opinion? Most interesting way to practice pitch, precision, and various harmonies keys? This depends a lot on whether you are a visual or auditory learner. Me personally, I am primarily visual, and so I had a lot of trouble hearing pitch when I first started taking voice lessons. My voice teacher would be playing the piano, and she would like be like hitting the key that I was supposed to sing. And she was like, you're sharp or you're flat or whatever. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was not tone deaf. I just did not have a trained ear whatsoever, and it didn't come naturally to me. Just generally ear training, there's tons of ear training apps out there. Like that is a huge step in the right direction. But then controlling your voice to be able to like keep your pitch accurate is a whole other beast. For me, the most helpful thing was being able to see what I was doing. I could eventually associate like what I was hearing with what I was seeing. I definitely recommend recording yourself a lot and then looking at it. And if you have Logic, you can use Flex Pitch to see where your pitch is on a grid. But if not, there's other pitch editing software. I use Melodyne just for spot correcting things. Even just like scanning it in without the intention to use it to correct it can help you see like where you are like sharp or flat visually. I've always been big on singing scales. So like if you have like a piano or just like a keyboard app on your phone and you just play like, I actually consider myself better at harmonizing than I am at like singing lead vocals. And the reason is because when there's some melody like anchoring me, it like makes it easier to sing along with it. But it's not easier to sing the same thing along to it. It's easier to sing something different along to that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but for harmonizing on the spot, understanding solfege helps. I have a tattoo on my arm, and it's of the solfege scale. I don't know how I completely forgot about this until now. It's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I love solfege. Solfege is like the language of music. That is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Singing with solfege helped me so much, and just having a way to understand tonal harmony. This is going to sound kind of funny. Mayhem in the streets, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. That's what's happening there. So if I were to do a harmony along to that. Edge bar, clutching to their sheets in horror. That's a Kayleen Barber harmony right there. I don't think Spencer does that, but I like to add harmonies that don't exist in the original song. Yeah, no. Rich bar, clutching to their sheets in horror. Is there an answer? Is there somebody who can take away all our present dismay? Bury the light, break through night. Mayhem in the streets, no order. Is there an answer? I had to burp right at the exact moment that part came in. Is there an answer? Horror. Is there an answer? Is there somebody who can take away all our present dismay? Bury the light, break through night. I beg you to practice screaming this way. So wait, you want me to practice screaming on a live stream? I mean, I'll do it. I just need to make sure that people like you show up who can give me feedback on my screams. I would name the live stream, Teach Me How to Scream. And then I have to pay all of you. I want to thank everyone for joining the stream, watching the stream, and commenting, giving me feedback. You guys are fun. I love the jokes. I appreciate all of you so much. I will see you later.